Alright. So there we go. It looks like Untapped is working, I think. So we're gonna swap to here. There we go. Alright, so we've got a quest for white and blue spells. We've got a quest for 40 lands. Oh, I've been playing the Festival Gift Bag Historic. With my stupid Door of Destinies deck. So I can show you this to kind of warm up. That's keepable. It's got green in it. And because of the gift bag emblem, we have extra stuff. Ooh, Finn, that's not good. Alright, 2 poison right off the bat. Let's go. We'll make a clue. And we're probably going to pop that clue on their turn. It'd be good if we could get like a decent destroy spell. Selfless Glyph Weaver is going to take too long to get to. But we're dead next turn if we don't do anything. Food. Alright, let us play the Risen Reef. And we will discard a card. If Risen Reef stays out, we block with it. It doesn't stay out, that's GG. So yeah, that's that event. I have not been getting very far with it because I don't really play Historic. But kind of a fun little event. Let's see. I guess we could do some Wilds of Eldraine Limited. We do a Premier Draft. Got draft token, so I think we'll do that. Yeah, we are ready. Horned Lock Whale. Whenever attacking creature puts it on the top or bottom of their library, flash, and is the battlefield tapped unless it is your turn. Okay. Big honkin' dude. Could also get Ariet's Tempting Apple. And not be locked into blue. You get Ariet's Tempting Apple. Try doing white-blue. Grab that guy. Oh, weird. Now the emote is showing up. That's so bizarre. I think maybe it just wasn't showing up in, it shows up on Twitch, but not in Streamlabs, maybe. Cheeky House Mouse. Spreading Seas. Gingerbrute. Not super impressed by any of that. Just take a good old Gingerbrute. This format is very aggressive, so Gingerbrute is not bad. Grab the Frostbridge Guard. Goes with Charade. Worst case scenario, it's a bear. I'm gonna have fun editing today, doing the review. What lives? Look, it doesn't go with anything, but parallel. Why is that being passed? This set makes a fair amount of tokens. And it's not too late to pivot into green. Green white? Or green black with splash of white? So I think green black is foods. But if you have white, then you are more likely to get like creature tokens. It's not. Now this I can understand why it's passed. There isn't a whole lot of discard in this set. There's a bunch of blue, nobody wants blue. I'm gonna grab a Crystal Grotto just because I don't know what I'm doing. So having some mana fixing, probably a good idea. Maybe people are passing Parallel Lives because it's a 4-drop and this format is so aggressive? Maybe? Maybe that's what it is? Blue, blue, blue. Garrick's Uprising. Let's grab another Gingerbrute. We can make a decision on what color we're in later. Green is seeming a little open, which is interesting. Alright. The rare, sacrifice any number of artifacts, enchantments, and or tokens, return that many creature cards from your graveyard to the battlefield. Crasher. What I was hoping for. A pick might just be Evolving Wilds. Okay, yeah. Green is open. I don't know why it's open, but it seems to be open. Would be good. Dude, rolls are tokens too! I'm gonna grab the Discerning Financier. Yeah, we should just be trying to get treasures, foods, rolls. Try to increase that value. That's just not my colors. I could grab him again. Might be Valor. Valor's a little expensive. I think we're gonna go for the Financier. We'll do Break the Spell. And then that option is pretty good. I'm gonna grab the Protective Parents. Oh, I'm surprised Corvold, the Noble Thief, is being passed that far, but that's a really good card in red. We're just not in red at all. We grab another apple. But I think I'm gonna grab this guy. The fact that he has Ward 2 makes him a good target for things. He can be hard to deal with in the early game. I guess. Not getting as many enchantments and stuff as I want. We're getting a couple, though. Yeah. We'll grab that, I guess. And it's red stuff. Okay. Seems like a decent one to do. Because we're trying to get tokens and stuff. We'll do the pie wielder. Wild roll token attached to creature control. Yeah, I'll grab him. Hey, tokens! Let's do it! Don't know how this is gonna work out. Gonna try though. I mean, that's like the signpost. I mean, signposts are really uncommons, but still. Like, that's pretty good. Where'd it go? There it is. Tokeny stuff. Or this. A little bit of protection. Here's, yeah. Probably that. This is the red-green, which we're not in, so yeah, I think it's Return from the Wilds. Stockpiling Celebrant. Stockpiling Celebrant is pretty freaking good. I think it's one of the best commons. Okay, not our colors. I don't think I'm gonna end up splashing blue. I think we're just doing green-white. Cool. Reach. Okay. Okay, getting the stuff that is the wrong color out. Our top is 4. So Skybeast Tracker is never gonna trigger his thing, because I don't have anything that is mana value power greater. So I think we're gonna drop him. Parallel Lives. Writer. Spider. Like a ton of foods. I think we have like 2 sources of foods. Now a creature card from among them, put the rest of them bottom of your library. Cast the exile card this turn. Beginning of the next combat phase. Target creature you control deals damage equal to its power up to 1 target creature you don't control. And the Elvish Archivist. Really get a ton of creature tokens, unfortunately. Which is 2.4. I could probably drop a land or 2 as well. A couple of combat tricks. Me with nature. I think I only have 2 sources of creature tokens. This. And then, what's a face? This. Those are the only 2. So we do drop, where is it? I already dropped it? I already dropped it. Intangible Virtue. Because we just don't have enough creature tokens for it. Gingerbrute also triggers the Archivist, which is nice. This gets back most of my deck, which is also great. Stockpiling Celebrant can be used to bounce Ariad's Tempting Apple. Anything else that I would... Oh, I dropped that already. Oh, I had 2 of them. Okay, yeah, so get rid of that. Yeah, Parallel Lives is nice because as long as you aren't locked into a specific creature, like create a Royal Role token attached to target creature you control, I believe the copy can target a different creature. We'll find out, but I'm pretty sure that's how that works. Outrider. But it dies. Stockpile and Celebrate can also bounce Sweet Tooth. I don't think I have a ton of things that I would want her to bounce, so maybe I'll just do one of her. Drop a land. Maybe 2 non-creatures. I wonder how good Eerie Interference is. A hefty in price. Drop a discerning financier. Try to keep ourselves lean and mean. Although, I don't know if I want to lose another creature, actually. Growth? Titanic growth isn't really in my team. But Titanic growth can help some of the fight things, so I kind of don't want to lose that. Let's run 41. Okay. I'm going to get a peanut butter sandwich for myself. So I'm going to run an ad break real quick, and then we will start the draft. BRB. Okay, so funny story. Streamlabs says the ad break ended, but Twitch says it still has a minute to go. How is it an entire minute difference? I just don't understand it. Someone explain it to me. If you can even hear me. When we've got 30 seconds to go, I'll queue up. This seems like a decent opener. I think we will keep this. And we should be back. Opponent also playing green. Also playing green-white, even. I think we just do protective parents. And from there, next turn we can put out parallel lives. Get more monster rolls. Ooh. Oh, Ward 1. I don't like that. I also don't like that they still have an untapped mana. So it does look like the roll did force onto the same creature, so that's unfortunate. That's lame. I feel like it shouldn't work that way. We didn't have to worry about lands. Got rid of Vigilance guy. I could have attacked, I guess. I feel like it would have meant risking him, which if I do it next turn, I potentially don't have to risk him. Because with all this mana, I can keep pumping him. Elvish Archivist looks like he's sitting there doing nothing, but he has actually drawn me a couple cards. So that is not nothing. Okay. Fuck. Get 3+1/+1 counter. This is a little risky because it could be a combat trick. Ooh. I am happy to put the +1/+1 counter on at the end of their turn. Not doing anything else with the mana. This way I'm still kind of bluffing that maybe I have something. To be fair, I do have it in the deck, I just don't have it in my hand. I think we take one more hit. After that, we'll probably need to think about blocking. Yikes. We kind of just need to hang out, unfortunately. Pretending like I have something, not that I can cast it. My pretend spell, but... It's really thinking about this. He's like, do I actually want to attack with my trampler? Well, that's unfortunate. Hashtag guess I'll die. Hashtag maybe I won't die? Hashtag suddenly parallel lives coming in clutch? Combination of parallel lives and drawing that additional card is huge. Yes, you should bounce your trampler so that way you can't attack with it. That is an excellent idea, and I approve. Yes, do that. Do that. Definitely don't keep the pressure up. I could use a little breathing room. So it's tempting to just sack all my foods right now, but I'm not going to do that. Because of Chapter 3. Now that's an unblockable 6/6. We'll put some additional counters on. The number plans out. I don't know if I'd go so far as to say that was a punt, because they didn't have lethal damage, but it was a mistake for them to bounce that glutton. They should at least bounce it after combat. They should have absolutely kept the pressure up, because I would not be in this position. I would have probably been forced to sacrifice my Elvish Archivist, and now it's big enough that I can block with it. Hindsight, you know. The fool. Yeah, well. Everybody makes mistakes. Yeah, they'd realize they can't swing on the ground. So I'm just gonna eat these. Suddenly it's a much more even game. I'm assuming they're going to put that on their flyer. Oh, no. Hopeful Vigil. Hitler does not have more lands than me, but he's another blocker, so we'll throw him down. I can survive one more turn. We'll be in pretty good shape. But I have to survive one more turn, which is not nothing. It only has one trampler, though. Yep, figured they were going to do that. Can't do anything about the flyer. Oh, okay. He does not have haste. That's important. So that is lifelink now. Which is kind of a problem. Let's see if I draw into an answer. Cool. I might be about to die anyway. I super base Ares to his seat. Yeah, we should have already been dead, but they made a mistake and stockpiling Celebranted their Hamlet Glutton before combat. So that gave us some breathing room, but yeah, the fact that this has lifelink and they just gained that life, ugh. And we just drew a land. I don't know. I don't know. We go for the combat damage, hope they can't put out 2 permanents to gain life again, and chump block with our 4 human tokens, courtesy of Parallel Lives. And that's 2 things entering. That's gonna be a GG. I was gonna say, wait, maybe he won't attack. Like, no, he needs to attack for the life. I mean, I guess I could still get something amazing off the top, maybe. Do 11 damage, though. And look at his field. Protective Parents. I don't think that helps me. So I can do 7 unblockable. Yeah, financiers only treasures, yeah. Trying to think if I can buy another turn if I sack the Ginger Brutes. Maybe. If they only swing the thing in the air. Because that gains me 3, that gains me 3. Sacking 1 alone isn't enough. Yeah, but they need to not attack. In which case it's kind of like, what's the point? But it does buy me a turn, so... I'll try it. I think that means I die. Yeah, that's death. That's exact lethal. Womp womp womp. Well, you know, good for them for recovering from their punt. Because I should have died, like, 7 turns ago. Alright. Actually, I think we can drop another land. The other thing I was kind of thinking about is maybe I should have more creatures in here. I want more low creatures, which I don't possess. I could put this guy in. Unfortunately, intangible virtue is not worth. I can't make most of my tokens are food or treasures. I have like 2 things that can make humans. This I got them both last game. And this. I had max tokens last game. Yeah, max creature tokens. Because I got both Sweet Tooth, and from that I drew a card off of Elvish Archivist, and I drew into Return from the Wilds. And Parallel Lives was out. So yeah, that was max tokens. And that was why I didn't die. Shrouded Shepherd. That was what I was thinking about putting back in. And now that I know that rolls don't get duplicated, I'm kind of considering maybe getting rid of one of my roll cards. Well, I mean, they do get duplicated, but then go to the graveyard. You can't target 2 separate creatures, which is lame. A drop Return Triumphant. Sorcery speed. Yeah, create it attached to up to 1. This one says create attached to target creature you control. Protective Parents would split them. Yeah, it also says target. Yeah, I don't think any of them work that way, unfortunately. No, it says target. Yeah, I think they all target. You would drop Parallel Lives? I have a Stockpiling Celebrant, but I actually dropped the second copy because there's so few targets for her. So let's look at the targets. Ariad's Tempting Apple. Welcome to Sweet Tooth. Maybe this. Pollen Shield Hair. I think that's... I only have 2 adventure cards. This one and the Besotted Knight, which I was kind of thinking about maybe cutting. That's it. Yeah, I mean, I'll still cut Parallel Lot. Like, I think that I don't have... Now that I know how rolls work, I don't have enough tokens to make it good. Lands, average 2.3. Worth putting back in. I just cut it. But sure, I'll put it back in. Now we're at the same land base that we were before. Curious. Sure. So just like half your deck is 1 and 2 drops? You get 1. Here's 8 million lands. Continued hilarity. Figured there was only 1 card I could hit that I couldn't cast, so... Lord knows I don't need more lands. Cool. Combat tricks. I had a contingency plan if he did that. And I was actually about to use that to kill his other guy. Yeah, he didn't know I had it. Yeah. Do it again! Follow the combat trick. Alright, well, 1-1. Not bad. I want to make a Super Bunny deck. And it might have to be in Historic. I don't know if that card from Baldur's Gate got put in here. But I want to make Super Bunnies. So, there's a card in Baldur's Gate that lets you make a bunch of tokens. And I think it would go well with other green-white make a bunch of tokens. And now there's Bunicorn that's like huge when you have a bunch of stuff. A bunch of stuff being a bunch of creature tokens. And now I just got this white-green adventure creature that I feel like would be really good for it too. Like, just a lot of good stuff. Unicorn mirror match. They're like dwarves. The scaling, but less fluffy. We try to curse the werefox, I suppose, to get rid of their thingy. Maybe? It could be a trap. It's down as a sorcery, so I can't respond in kind. I'll try it. It's a risk, but I'll try it. Okay, that's what I was hoping for. Hoping for that and not a gigantic growth or whatever. And we'll leave mana open for Break the Spell. I think I might have 2 Financiers in the deck. Or I at least drafted 2. I don't know if both ended up in here. Retch breaks are important. It was laughed when the wizards tried to say they knew Ancestral Recall would outshine the other boon cards by so much. Oh, that worked out well. They're gonna be royal parents. Trying to get as much ammo for graceful takedown as I can, because I have a feeling that they're gonna put out a big honking guy. Oh. Oh, okay, so it does no damage. I'm not gonna waste my combat trick on that. Yeah, we hang out. We've got Titanic growth at instant speed, so if we need it. Big guys they got. Look at them. Don't want to risk the royal parents getting killed? Yeah. This isn't the one I want. I want the other one, the big one. So... yeah, exactly. Anything else out? We just hold. We can use Titanic growth defensively if they try to burn something. Or, I mean, more likely to be -1/-1 count or something, but you know what I mean? Like that. I think that one. big boy! Yeah. Take his dude, put him to 1, burn him out. Yeah. Oh, you're saying I could have taken the token. Yeah, I suppose so. You're right, I think I did have an extra treasure, so I probably could have done it. I had 3 extra treasure. I think one of them was a food. I know I had at least 1 food that I didn't use, but yeah. Regardless, I could have done that. It was 3 extra treasure and a food, okay. I believe you. I wanted to take the big thing with Ariet's apple, that's all. But yeah, that was not optimal. Still laugh at people crying doomsday on feral encounter. Like, it's fine. It's efficient, because it digs something out and then fights, like, not bad. Stockpiling Silverant's gonna do the thing! We might actually want more lands? I'm leaping ambush. He lived his entire moment for this one thing. Yep. Oh, interesting. I would think they would kill the thing that was going to attack, but that's alright. Hmm. Its entire life, yeah. Uh-oh, we're doing black-red things. Hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna leave the white up in case of break this spell? Because that's sorcery, yeah. Yeah, I know. I was just thinking defensive. Because I can block the Voracious Vermin potentially without losing my Discerning Financier. Yeah. That's why I'm leaving it up like this. Yeah, this is a sorcery, so that's why I left the white up. think I am going to save my break the spell for something else. Something worse. Hmm. My thought is that next turn I can do a feral encounter Titanic growth in order to kill something large. Yes. You know what? Sure. Put those lands to the bottom of my library. That's fine. And I have to block or I will die. Hmm. Not another blocker. Yep, that happens. And I can't even sack him for food. why I put out an additional blocker, but crap. We're kind of in a guess I'll die situation at the moment. Staying alive, staying alive, staying alive. I can't break spell on rat, because if I do, I won't be able to sack my food. Parents definitely doesn't live the turn. Problem is that, okay, well, I'm dead anyway. That's fine. I'm dead anyway. Literally nothing I can do. And then, oh, yeah. Yeah, I knew Parents wasn't going to live the turn. It was just there to block. But my hope was that they weren't going to Dragon Breath on the rat. I was hoping it was just going to do 1 damage and I could just use the food to stay alive, but then they were like, no. Also, your blocker's gone. Okay. Only white. I'm still gonna keep it because it is Ginger Brute. No, I'm pretty sure Break the Spell is just, enchantment. I mean, to be fair, a lot of stuff is artifact, enchantment, or token in this set, so I can see why you would do that. Now we wait to see if we get any more lands. Cool. We'll keep going aggro. Now Return Triumphant is in play. The absolute disrespect for the Brute. Brute was unblockable. I paid the mana to make him unblockable. Okay, trading. I'm not getting any freaking lands, so that's fine. Why should I have anything? There's no reason for me to have anything. Why should I have anything except for 2 planes that started my opening hand? Alright, there we go. Wielder, I guess. I don't know. That was basically the last time that we could have a mana come in. That's a trap. This at least trades. Ooh. That's even better that I got to keep it. Oh, didn't get to keep it. I think I like the ward on it better. Um, Scary here. But we got it. Nope. I was kind of hoping they would forget that they had the food there, but they did not. So, we die. I think what I should have done instead was Curse of the Werefox, and that might have been enough to kill. Because a second thing would have entered. No, but even so, Gingerbrute was already in the battlefield, so yeah, there was no way for me to trigger the double strike. So I was just dead in the air. Yeah, I just wasn't a good situation. I might have been able to get my way out of it, but yeah, I kind of forgot about the foods. I had just replayed Ginger that turn. Yeah, so I could have done Ginger and then Monster Roll in order to put a Monster Roll on the Gingerbrute and or no, I would have had to put the Monster Roll onto my Pie Wielder. But it should have still been enough to kill him, and then he would have had double strike, 3/3 swing. It depends on if he was able to sack both of his foods or not. And I think he had enough mana to sack both foods. Yeah, well, he wouldn't have had any blockers. Yeah, but I basically just forgot that he even had those foods. So, it was my bad. Yeah, because I did have the one additional mana up, so I could have cast the Monster Roll Fight card. Alright, well, I haven't played 40 lands? How? How have I not played 40 lands? I was gonna say that's it for me, but I haven't played 40 lands? You gotta be kidding. Aggro gonna not land? Yeah, I guess so. Could try more of the gift bag crap. Embrace nature more. We'll bookend it. We'll bookend it. Actually went, I think it was 4-3 in 2 Brothers War drafts this week. Cool. Let's get more lands. Need for Imitation Tavern Brawls. My son! Tavern Brawl is you have on Hearthstone with a new wacky rule each week. Ah. So this is them imitating that, I guess. It's historic, so it has the digital only cards. Some are constructed, others you're gifted a deck. I'd really like to hit a land, so let's draw. Last week was your deck is 30 Raven Idols. What does that mean? Okay, so what do I need? A black and a red? Black and a red. Black. Red. Elspeth. Yeah. A Raven Idol is a 1-mana spell. Choose one, draft a creature, draft a spell. Huh. Well, no. 2 mana. Oh, but he's gonna go away, so I think then it'll go away. So I'll just use it to do the food. They're exiling my stuff too, so I can't even get it back. It's awful. Even in my graveyard. This week is your deck is 22 Murlocs, 8 spells from your class. Start with Unite the Murlocs and play. What do Murlocs do? Oh, that hurts me. It's my whole hand. Murlocs are fish people with strong tribal synergies. Huh, cool. I am so boned. This is terrible. Hashtag guess I will die. Oh my god. Like, well, when you remove everything I put out, then yeah, that is the result. That is in fact the result. Oh, we played a bunch of lands. Let's try again. Unite the Murlocs is a 1-mana quest. Always start with it in your opening mulligan. After you summon 10 Murlocs, including tokens, add Megafin to your hand. Oh. It's not great. But I don't know if it's bad enough to mulligan. Oh, and they're going first besides, great. Yeah, this really seems for, like, aggro. And, that is not what this deck is. This deck is a meme. Megafin is a 5-mana 8/8 with, when you cast this, add random Murlocs to your hand until your hand is full, and Hearthstone full hand is 10. Oh, wow. think I'm gonna use my flute. Ooh, a grass board. Ugh. Pretty good one. We pass our friend. And we hope that he stays out. Nope, he dies. Unfortunate. Nothing. Okay. Gravetide. Hope it stays out. Of course it dies. I only have 2 black sources, so I can't Glyph Weaver, so I think I'm probably dead. Rebel black, yeah. Well, they have red too, but yeah. Red, which is not what I need. Cool. Did I even buy a turn successfully? I don't think so. The problem with Urza's Ruinous Blast is the non-land, the legendary creature has to stick for a turn, and that has not been happening. Or you just have to have enough mana, period. I guess I'll die. So, Were you expecting something else? Still kind of funny that Mandalogs threw out a video yesterday and talked about the history of shroud-like effects, and everyone said, Ward Hexproof are ruining magic. What? Why? Why would people say such a thing? Well, I got the thing, so... I have actually won a game with this deck. As you can see, I have one win. But, yeah, it's a little rough going. They ladder with tribal black-blue. Might need to mulligan more aggressively. Like, that's a much better hand. And assuming the Cobra stays out, which is a big if, because they just played a black spell. Okay, alright. I can use Evolving Wilds in order to get out Risen Reef. Kind of funny just how good a mechanic clues were, but they don't want to bring them back because the standout card for them was a common. Raven Inspector, when there's battlefield, investigate. Which one you killing? You've chosen poorly. Okay. So we're going to do this. We're going to get a blood source. Lanes, and how about another forest? And we'll draw a card, because why not? You know how people go off on how absurd Siege Rhino was? The Raven Inspector has more points in a stronger format. Wow. Now, the sad thing is, of course, Ruinous Blast does not get rid of Shelgrid. And another mountain. And eat a food! Yay! And yet nobody can be mad at it because the card was very fair. Huh. Spit. Elemental you control. No, I guess. There's my board of nothingness. Okay, I'm fine with that. I just want Shelter to be gone. You would have noticed before we... Hey look, Sheldred's back. Question is, can you kill me by next turn? I found an answer. Let's see. What can I do here? What are the ways? I could have actually done that in a different order, but oh well. I was only thinking about getting the lands out. Neither of us expected that. You expected that, I guess. Wasn't revealed, was it? Oh, you did not fully you fully did not expect it. Okay.
Don't worry. I got you.
Yeah. Gain the life. I think I am about to die.
That's it. I quit.
Yeah. Nothing I can do. I needed to not play that. Casual reminder, Shelter is fair and balanced. I did find the board wipe I was looking for, but it was too late. Yeah, that on-map bought me a little bit of time because he gave me the 4 life, but yeah. Alas. Well, I guess I should actually stop now, rather than continuing to try to use this deck that's really bad. Let me see if there's anybody who we can raid. Let's see. Well, we'll raid Funny Godmother. She's playing some, classic games. Elemental Mirror March is good hilarity. You never deck yourself out rolling 37 Risen Reefs. I hope that you have a wonderful day, and please be sure to stay safe. Have a good one. Mother of God.